Right, so let's talk about the role of the fretting hand when it comes to picking. Because a lot of people are watching my videos on picking and they understand everything and it's really helping them, but the problem is, they say, with the fretting hand, what to do. Now, believe it or not, this is actually the easy part. Now, a lot of people think it's the other way around, that the picking's easy and the fretting hand is where it gets all difficult. But really, it's the other way around. The fretting hand is easy. All you've really got to do is get better at hammer-ons and pull-offs. Or collectively, we just term it legato. So you just have to get better at legato. And essentially, it's going to be breaking it down to finger combinations of, your first finger and then second, third, fourth, things like that. So you're just going to have to get better at that stuff. You need to develop the strength and the timing. Now, a lot of people try this and then screw up and give up because they don't understand that what they're not doing is they're not getting the timing right, which is then not allowing the strength to develop in the fingers. I keep saying this in all my videos, it's like rushing through an exercise. If you rush through it, the muscles don't develop because you're not making them do the correct movements, okay? And it's the same with this. So it's amazing when people really get confused by this stuff. It's actually really easy. All you've got to do is just make the fingers get good at the wiggly stuff, hammer-ons and pull-offs. And then once you've done that, and you've got a bit of stuff going on here, you marry that together. It really is. You get the picky thing doing the picky thing, get the wiggly things doing the wiggly stuff, and then just do the pick at the same time as the wiggly thing does the hammer or the pull. It doesn't get any harder than that. It really is not complex. What is hard is making yourself do it. People just don't make themselves do it. But if you can, if you're one of the few who is willing and does recognize that it does take you to, be willing to sacrifice some of your time to put into getting better at hammers and pulls to the point where you've got some dexterity, then you're going to find that you're able to do it. That's all it is. It's not difficult. It's really not complex. That is all it takes. Maybe that's why people struggle with it, because they can't believe it's too simple. But it really is. And guess what, guys? As luck would have it, I do have a free course called The Warm-Up, which actually walks you through the finger combinations, which are the most common recurring combinations you're going to need through all of the modes of the major scale that you're going to encounter. So those movements that you see everywhere, the combinations of 1, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 4, if you can build the finger strength, you're going to be able to do those. That's where it all comes from. And then build up that foundation with this foundation, and all of a sudden it's not a problem anymore. The only problem is, can you discipline yourself to sit in one place for long enough to do it, without getting distracted by something like cats on the internet or something. So that's really it. With fretting hand problems, it really is, you just have to be willing to swallow a little bit of ego and realize that it really comes down to hammers and pulls. Just get better at them. That's all it takes. It's not harder than that. When you look at my picking videos and you see people saying about, but what about the fretting hand? That's it. That really is it. Just get better at hammers and pulls, or legato, right? We just call it legato, but it's made up of hammers and pulls. That's the big secret, if there is one, all right? But are you willing to do it? So go and grab that free course. It's going to walk you through it. That's all you have to do. Just do it. Let's say you did 2 weeks of this, 3 weeks of this. Where could you be in 3 weeks? If you just make yourself sit down and do it. And so the fretting hand is not difficult, all right? That's the easy bit. It's the picking which everybody has struggled with over the years, because there's so many variations to it. There's so many ways you can get it wrong with picking. But with the fretting hand, there isn't really many ways you can get it wrong. It's pretty self-explanatory. That's the easy bit. Don't fail on the easy bit, okay? So that's that. Go and grab the warm-up, and there's loads of other courses to help you out too. All right, that's enough from me, guys. I'll see you next time.